Hey guys, Jaking's me. So this is the part 2 of the transformation, and I'm sorry about my cutting end of part 1 because there's just too much to say, and I mean, these few days the reviews are, my videos are getting a little bad because I have a no hating ending. But really sorry, but the ending was for part 1 is just a few seconds of. I just say additional things like, yeah, this guy is pretty cool. That's all. Yeah, so you wouldn't miss all the important stuff because the important stuff or the detailed stuff already added to the middle of the earlier part of the video. That's why. Well, the ending is usually nothing much. So for the vehicle mode, obviously there's nothing much to add on. But for the Megatron in robot mode, you have these chest pieces that the two things slide upwards, right? Upwards, forming like a V shape, right? To put them down, they actually have sliders. So you want to grab the piece and you want to slide it down. And for that piece, you grab it and you slide it down. And then that two part will lock into place, forming the chest piece, right? You'll notice that they're tilted upwards, yeah. So vehicle form, Mack truck mode. Look pretty cool. Especially with this part that not only goes on with the robot mode but also goes on with the vehicle mode, which is pretty cool. So you just basically fold this thing in. Either way you fold it in, left or right, is basically the same. So you're just gonna put this to the side, right? So this part is the Mack weapon, right? It actually just fits in very simply. Just let me get out. You can see that this is the Mack weapon. Didn't get into that. Basically you could just push, and I know in the movie it was a shotgun, but this guy is a claw, which I'm not sure why they did that. I was hoping there was a gun accessory, but not Mack, but these are a little accessory, just like the hoodie. There'll come another accessory, which is the gun. But I think there will be too much accessories, and it'll be cool also just to have the cloak on. To have the cloak rather than the shotgun. It's pretty cool too. So for this guy to lock the weapon into place, when you wanna put him, you wanna push this thing down, right? Just autofocus on that, right? If you want him to hold it, you have to push this thing up. So this thing, he doesn't hold it. You put on the Mack weapon. You could put it on top here, right here. Just about there. It fits pretty well. I guess there's a hard click. There with Megatron, and you could push this thing and snap. Now for just look at the front view, it looks like that, right? Pretty cool. And to lock this guy into place, you want to turn the ladder to one of the ways, like not to the left but to the right. Right, this is somehow they lock it into place. You have to tilt the ladder this way, right, to the right. Yep, it's a weird lock, but yeah, it's not too bad. So you just tilt it back and it goes back. Right, so you just pop this guy off. Just hold on. The Mack is kind of stiff. Right, it's kind of stiff right there. Okay, and another tip on transforming this guy to the vehicle form, right? Just hold on a while, having a little difficulties right here. Alright. Right, just tips that remember to this panel, you have to clip it right there. You just press both sides. And on the leg part right here, which is hidden by the hand, you have to move the leg upwards that you could hide in between these things. And to confirm it, you just hold this to and just push it in. Just push it in, not the wheels, right, of course. Just push it in to make sure that the legs are well moved up, right? You could move them up, hidden, and in robot mode you put them out and straighten, right? This is the way of the leg, right? You just push it in and make sure they are inside hidden. And the hands, basically there are some just let me on the flash, right? For the hands, that not this part, yeah, you just basically just push them in, and the Mack word is right here. You could see right there. There you go, the Mack word, M-A-C-K. Right, actually in the box it was in silver, but this is holding black. So not too bad about that. You could just do a simple customized silver marker and color over this part Mac. It wouldn't make a biggie. So there you have a big hole left right there. So it's not off the flash, right? So this part, the ladder part goes in front, and you could see that nice detail work on the rust there. They did some rust right there. So during this part, remember this is when he's robot mode. You want to add a mag tag, but if you're not using it, you push it down, right? Just like that. So this will be facing this way, the ladder will be this way, this hole will be pointing upwards, and you just basically, this part will slot inside this hole. You don't have to do any articulation, just kind of like, I don't know, that's how you want to do it, yeah? Just wanna push it right there, and then, but right, the top part doesn't lock into place, so it does have a little gap. It doesn't really hold it very hard, so you wouldn't have a hard time sliding in and sliding out. But it holds pretty well because you saw those holes, those circle holes that holds it pretty well. See, that's why you see circle holes. So yeah, but the circle holes hold it in place, so it's not so bad, right? Wouldn't complain about it, right? So you have the rust right there, and obviously in this mode you can't do the mag tag weapon because it's blocked. You see it's blocked. Right, so the hoodie goes on nicely like this. Remember, this part is in the instruction at the bottom. They call this a mag tag, which I'm not sure why, because this is a weapon that could transform, not like this. There's some interaction, but this is just something accessory. It's not a mag tag. It doesn't even have an activation button. Well, so this thing, you just basically, it doesn't pack into place. You just basically fit on top, and you just lay it there, and it should be go quite well. So yeah, you do not need to remove the head part, or you'll see inside the vehicle things that which looks pretty ugly. So you just hide the head right there, and then the bottom will just kind of sit in between these two, and the circle hole will be revealing a bit. Right, so there you go. You can see it's a very nice truck with the rust details, but not too much. The rust details, you got one there, you got two at sides. You come on to the other side, you get another one right there. You can do your own customize using a gold or a bronze would be nice for the rust. That is only if you know how to customize. There's one thing good about this thing, that it can rotate too. Due to the legs right here, just remove the part. The legs right here, just flash on. The legs at this part right here, it does turn, so it's pretty good. And when you transform to robot mode, remember to push these two wheels. There are 2 points, 1, 2, right? To push it all down when you're in robot mode. By vehicle, of course, you push all the way. So in this part, you grab it around the wheel, it can swivel and turn. You could see the little shaking there. There's you could rotate it, you see, just like that. This is the leg part, so you could look right up here, and you could see that you could have him turn. It's pretty cool, like he's doing a drift or he's turning, which is very cool. You could do it the other side obviously too. Just gonna show you guys. Right, it's not too stiff, right? So you could see that he turns that way too, and additionally you could add the cloak on, and there you go. This just looks very good. You could take some nice pictures having like that. I mean, it's very cool figure. So really hope you guys enjoy my review, even though that I have a crappy ending for some of the parts. And then lastly is I want to show you the chain. This is the Ghost Rider chain from the movie very long ago, which is the off the flash, with the 3/4 inch. I'm not sure by who, but you can see I did some detailed spraying. You can see it looks quite nice. See, have that rusty look, and this actually is long enough to go around Megatron's chest to form a X. Right? So yeah, this is the chain. I'm sorry I didn't show it in robot mode, but yeah, hope you guys love my reviews. Love it. Subscribe. There'll be more. Peace out.